Hi guys, how are you? This is Leslie. Welcome to another one of my videos. So today's video is gonna be another girl talk, and I have a couple of videos like this where I like tell you about like menstrual cups and the disc and all of that kind of stuff that is like girl stuff and that I wish like I would have known. In today's video I will be telling you guys about my experience with birth control, and before I got into like birth control I looked up like so many videos on like what their experience was, what they felt like, side effects and all that kind of stuff, and honestly like I feel like I didn't get that much information from them. So that's why I'm doing this video, and I'm also comparing like the types of birth control that I've been in and my experience and all of that. So if you're interested in that, then keep on watching, and I'm also leaving you all my social media links down below if you want to talk to me, if you want to be friends with me. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the video. All right, so the two types of birth control that I've tried is the pill and the IUD. Different types of pills for birth control. So I actually just went to get mine. I can tell you what, guys, the ones I take is the Nikki 3 mg. I think it's like the combined pill, if I'm not mistaken. And for the IUD, the one that I used was a Catalina, and this is like a plastic IUD. I'm pretty sure this is a hormonal IUD. You can use it up to 5 years, and it is 99% effective, which is what brought me to use it. You can use it whether or not you had a baby, and so I think I want to start with the IUD and like tell you guys my experience, my side effects, and all of that. Before getting the IUD, I was on the pill, and I felt like it wasn't something I liked, so I decided to try the IUD just because I heard from friends that they had really great experiences, and I was like, okay, let's do it. But what I've heard is that if you want to get into the IUD, it's better if you get the copper one because it's not hormonal, so you don't get all of these nasty side effects, which honestly I wish I would have known about that. But for the IUD, the way you get it is like super tiny. It's like probably this big. Like they showed it to me whenever I took it out, because I took it out, I was not happy with it. I probably had it for like 6 to 8 months, and I just kept telling myself that my body was still getting used to it and that it was gonna get better. One of the side effects with the IUD is that you lose your period. But in my case, I feel like for the first 2 months I was just spotting like non-stop, and then after that I would never know when my period was gonna be. It was all over the place. I was not consistent, and I really like using my menstrual cups because it's so much easier. You don't spend money. But with the IUD I couldn't do that because I didn't know when my period was gonna be. I had to use either tampons or small pads so that I would be wearing them for whenever I was spotting and not ruin all of my underwear. And also I feel like with the libido, like my sex life, I hope my parents are not watching this, I feel like with the IUD I felt like pretty normal, but I was definitely having like a lot of cramps, especially for the first 2 months. Like your body's still adapting to having something inside. I would say that for whenever I would get my periods, I did not get any cramps, which was good because I feel like the pill definitely did that to me. And something I really hated about the IUD was acne. It really got me to the worst part of my life. Like I got so much acne, so many dark spots like on this area. I feel like I still have some scars. I'm not wearing makeup right now. I only have eyeliner and mascara, and I feel like I just had like so many spots. I'm gonna find some pictures for you guys and insert them right here. It was just like really bad, and I thought that it was gonna help with acne because it's hormonal, and like some pills they help you with acne, but this one, like the IUD, was just bad. I didn't feel like I gained weight with the IUD or with any kind of birth control that I tried, which is one of the side effects, but maybe I was just not losing weight like I wanted to. I usually like work out every day, and it's a very intense workout, but I would not see any more weight loss or anything like that. When I got the IUD, I was very scared because I thought it was gonna hurt a lot, but it really doesn't. It is super quick. you're probably out of the doctor's office within like 20 minutes, and that's including like the checkup, the questions that they ask you and all that. They do it with like a, I guess it's like a syringe, but it's not that scary, which is like probably like this big. And they insert it. You do feel kind of like a small cramp whenever it gets inserted, and then after that it's all fine. And then for the removal, it was so painless. I was like super scared that it was gonna scratch my insides or something, but she just pulled it and it was perfectly fine. It was out and I was good to go. Now if you have the IUD and you want to switch to another birth control method like the pill, which was my case, you do have to wait like 2 weeks before having sex, like unprotected sex, because you will not be protected. Now comparing it to the pill, I've been using or consuming like generic brands because those are the ones that my insurance covers and the ones that are cheaper. Before I got into the IUD, I was on a pill and it helped with my acne. I loved it. My skin was clear, I was feeling happy, I was able to not wear any foundation or makeup, like I just felt good and confident. However, like in my libido, like my sex life, like I was just not feeling good. Like I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't feel like motivated or anything like that. Periods, I feel like it helped me to be a lot more regular and to not bleed that much. I feel like my periods used to be like super heavy and would last more than 2 weeks. It was really bad. But with a pill, it was only like 5 to 7 days, and it would start like a little bit, then like medium flow, and then a little bit again. And so I was able to control my periods very well and use the menstrual cups and also learn more about my body. So it was super nice. I really liked it, but I also felt like I was getting like very emotional since they're all hormonals. Like my hormones were like all over the place. I was feeling like I wanted to cry a lot. I wanted to like get mad. Like I would get mad at anything just for a little thing. Like I was on the edge all the time. So that's why I wanted to switch to the IUD. But now on the pill that I'm on right now, it's supposed to help with acne too. Like after I got the IUD out, I felt like my skin started to clear out. So I don't know if it was because of this new pill or because the IUD is out of my system. And one of the advantages of having the IUD is that you don't have to take the pill every day. You don't have to remind yourself. And it's one of the things I do hate about the pill, like having to set up an alarm and making sure that I take it every day at an exact time. But other than that, like my periods are still kind of messed up. It's been, I think, 2 or 3 months since I took the IUD out, and my periods are still pretty bad. I don't get my period when I'm supposed to, and if I do, it's just spotting. So it's also really hard to keep track of that and get to know your body. Cramps, I don't have any more cramps with this new pill I'm on. So if you are interested into getting into birth control, definitely talk to your provider. They can explain you a lot more on how they are, what's best for you. Like definitely tell them your concerns and what you want out of it. So yeah, definitely I would recommend you that, because whenever I was looking into IUDs, like I went into my doctor's office and I was just like, I want an IUD. I don't know what kind, I don't know anything, I just want it. And so they gave me whatever they had but I don't think it was like the best option. Definitely I think if I would get it again, it would be the copper IUD. Yeah, that was my experience with birth control. I feel like I did cover all of the things that I wanted to tell you guys and about my experience. Hope that I helped you guys a little bit. If you have questions, personal questions, you can message me directly, you can leave a comment, you can tell me what birth control you're on, and like any recommendations. Like we would help each other as girls, as women. And yeah, I hope that you guys like this video, and if you do so, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.